Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be about algae. I had a bit of an outbreak of brown algae in this tank that I wasn't surprised about at all because I caused it essentially. I was adding ammonium chloride prior to putting the fish in to make sure that the tank was cycled, and it just the nitrates got up to probably about 80 parts per million if I remember correctly. Then the algae was all like, hell yeah, these conditions are great for growing. And then it was covering parts of the glass and lots of the plants got covered. But I've taken care of it. And this just goes to show that if you like screw up your aquarium in some way and you get 80 parts per million of nitrates out of nowhere, I don't know how you do that. If you maybe drop some like aquarium safe fertilizer into your tank or something, or a fish dies and you don't know about it. If you can pinpoint the problem and you remove all the algae that was caused by the nutrient spike, then you can go back to looking pretty good pretty quickly. To take care of the algae, I wipe down the glass and brown algae just comes up real easily. There were a lot of leaves on the dwarf sage and bits of rotala that were covered in algae, and I just took those off because those leaves wouldn't be doing any good for the plant. They're covered in algae, so they're not getting enough light, not producing the sugars that the plants need to grow. So taking them off encourages the plant to start growing new leaves, and then those leaves, by absorbing nutrients, can help outcompete future algae. After I started adding my fish, I haven't seen much algal growth of any sort. It'll probably pop up when I least expect it. It's sneaky that way. Pretty much everything you see in here in this video is just brown algae that I haven't gotten to yet. The stuff on the gravel in particular is very difficult to remove. I could siphon the gravel up, but I mean that's what's keeping the dirt underneath down, so might as well just leave it. And that's all I have to say about algae. Now I'm looking for advice on microphones from anyone who can give me advice on that for my camera. So right now, this room that the fish tank is in is very echoey. So I'm recording the video and then doing the narration in another room on my phone because the internal mic on my camera, Canon 6D, just doesn't cut it. It's just echoes. So does anybody know, is there any microphone out there that's not very expensive that has like a nice little noise canceling feature? Is there any kind of way I can rig up a thing to put on my camera to make it so I don't have to go to another room to do narrations for this videos? Because I mean, this is a pain.